Albert Einstein, the story of a brilliant mind and the hypothetical life in the 21st century. Albert Einstein, one of the greatest physicists of the 20th century, fundamentally changed how we understand the universe. His theories, especially the theory of relativity, laid the foundation for numerous scientific breakthroughs throughout the century. However, not only with his scientific theories, but also with his life and character, Einstein has many famous stories. But what if Einstein had lived in the 21st century? What would he think about today's world, where technology and science are advancing at an unprecedented rate? Einstein and the famous stories. 1. The theory of relativity and the Nobel Prize announcement. In 1905, Einstein published a series of groundbreaking papers that would later become the cornerstone of modern physics. Among them, the special theory of relativity radically altered our understanding of space and time. He proved that time and space were not fixed concepts but could bend and warp depending on speed and gravity. One famous story is when he first published the special theory of relativity. Many skeptics dismissed it as mere speculation, something that could never be experimentally verified. However, just a few years later, experiments were conducted that confirmed Einstein's predictions. This not only solidified his reputation but also fundamentally changed the way we understand the universe. His assertion that the laws of physics should be the same for all observers, regardless of their relative motion, was later experimentally proven through various means, from atomic clocks to the bending of light around massive objects. Another well-known story is when Einstein won the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1921, not for his theory of relativity, but for his work on the photoelectric effect, a discovery that would later play a pivotal role in the development of quantum mechanics. At the time, his views on the quantization of energy, which went against the prevailing views of the scientific community, shocked many. His Nobel recognition brought him international fame, but he remained somewhat disillusioned by the award, considering his true scientific passion was the theory of relativity. 2. The entire universe in his mind. Einstein had a unique way of thinking, which many people admired. One famous story is that he could imagine complex scientific theories simply by using his imagination. He didn't need to perform complicated experiments like other scientists. Instead, he spent hours visualizing models of the universe in his mind. This method of thought was referred to as his thought experiments, where he would mentally simulate various situations to explore how they might play out. Once, Einstein shared how he developed the theory of relativity. He drove a horse-drawn carriage in his mind, imagining what it would be like to chase a beam of light, and visualized how light would behave in space. It was this ability to think abstractly that allowed him to build the theories that, once proven, would change the world. His thought experiments were so powerful that they transcended the constraints of formal experimental setups. For example, his famous elevator experiment, where he imagined being inside a closed elevator accelerating upwards, helped him come to the realization that gravity and acceleration are indistinguishable in a local frame of reference. 3. Private life and political views. In addition to his scientific achievements, Einstein's private life was also filled with interesting stories. He was a person who cherished freedom and was outspoken against any form of oppression. Throughout his life, Einstein never hesitated to criticize governments that suppressed civil rights, especially when he spoke out against the rise of fascism in Germany. He fled Nazi Germany in the 1930s, and his refusal to return to the country, even after Hitler's downfall, is a testament to his deeply held convictions. Regarding his personal life, Einstein had an unhappy marriage to Miliva Maric, a Serbian scientist, and they divorced in 1919. However, he remained close to his children, especially his son Hans Albert Einstein, who followed in his footsteps by pursuing education and a career in philosophy. He also had a strong belief in pacifism and was deeply concerned about the consequences of nuclear weapons, even though he had been indirectly involved in their development through his famous letter to President Roosevelt urging the United States to develop an atomic bomb. What if Einstein lived in the 21st century? Now, let's imagine that Einstein had lived into the 21st century. How would he react to the advancements in science and technology? What would he think about today's world, where we are exploring the deepest parts of space and delving into the mysteries of artificial intelligence? 1. On AI and technology. When it comes to artificial intelligence, AI, Einstein would likely feel both intrigued and concerned. He had always warned about the dangers of technology if not used responsibly. In the 21st century, with the explosion of AI and robotics, he might offer stronger cautionary words about how these technologies could spiral beyond our control. He would be excited by the potential for AI to revolutionize medicine, industry, and even the way we explore space, but he would also likely voice concerns about its ethical implications. I have always believed that technology should serve humanity, not the other way around. Einstein might say, technology is a tool, and if used correctly, it can bring us to greater understanding. But if misused, it could be the greatest threat to humanity. His cautionary tone would probably extend to the military use of AI, something he would strongly oppose. Einstein was a passionate advocate for peace, and in a world of AI-driven weapons, he would surely see the dangers of such technology falling into the wrong hands. 2. On space exploration and the cosmos. Einstein would undoubtedly be excited about the developments in space exploration that have taken place in the 21st century. With powerful telescopes like the James Webb Space Telescope and space missions like SpaceX, Einstein would see the vast potential in understanding the universe. The discovery of exoplanets and the exploration of Mars would undoubtedly fascinate him, as they push the boundaries of human knowledge and exploration. However, he would likely have a few concerns about the current state of exploration, as he believed that understanding the universe was not just about discovering new planets and stars, but about understanding the nature of existence itself. We have seen countless stars and planets, but do we truly understand the nature of the universe? He might ask. The expansion of the universe is not the final answer. We still lack a unified theory. Einstein would probably advocate for more funding and focus on theoretical physics and the search for a grand unified theory, which he believed could explain both the fundamental forces of nature and the mysteries of the cosmos. 3. On quantum physics and the quantum revolution. Had Einstein lived in the 21st century, he would certainly pay close attention to developments in quantum physics. During his lifetime, he famously disagreed with the emerging theory of quantum mechanics, particularly the idea that God does not play dice with the universe. But in the 21st century, with breakthroughs like gravitational waves and the Higgs boson, Einstein might find himself reconsidering some of his positions, or, at the very least, looking for a way to reconcile his theory of relativity with quantum mechanics. In my time, I could not reconcile the strange, probabilistic nature of quantum mechanics with the deterministic nature of the universe. He might reflect, but perhaps, in your century, there will be new insights that can unite these ideas. Despite his skepticism toward quantum mechanics, Einstein was also curious about the field, and he would likely have embraced modern attempts to bring quantum theory and general relativity together, such as the study of quantum gravity. Conclusion: an Einstein for the 21st century. If Albert Einstein had lived into the 21st century, he would not only be a scientist but a voice advocating for ethical development in science and technology. He would constantly ask the big questions about the universe, but he would never forget the responsibility humanity has in how we use the knowledge and technologies we develop. His theories might have laid the groundwork for modern science, but his vision for the future would continue to inspire generations of scientists to come. If he were still alive today, Einstein would likely be a key figure in discussions about the future, not just in science, but in the broader context of humanity's place in the universe. His unique ability to blend theoretical thinking with ethical considerations would make him a vital voice in shaping the future of our society.